My name is Heather. I'm from the Panther Clan and I live in Big Cypress. My son was a week from turning 4. I had got arrested and got sent away for a while to prison. And that was for about almost 2 years. And I got out and I was told, I have to be a stable mother first and show the foundation of, building rather than just trying to jump in and to be a mom. I basically was away from my son almost 6 years, about 6 years. I had lost my aunt back in February of last year, and when she passed, it was because I guess her liver transplant failed. We have our services and things like that, and we have to mourn and grieve. And since I had to have a little time of mourning, I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. I want my kids back. I seen all the family around, and I didn't have my kids with me. I started being more dedicated to myself. I started sticking through the hard times. Anything that I had going on for me, whether it was PT or work or spending time with my kids or getting into positive things, that's what I started doing. I started pouring what I was doing for others into myself. And I started being around my kids a lot more. After work, would go over there and see my kids. And, I think I had always felt unloved. But when I'm with my kids, it's that unconditional, they don't care. So it's like, that's what I want for myself. You look around for everything else to fulfill that void, but I felt full with my kids. So I was like, you know what? If I'm doing all these positive things, outside of my kids, let me pour it into myself as a mother and pour it into my kids as well. I want my baby home. And with my son, he loves me, but as a parent, their first mistrust comes from you. Any mistake that you make, you're their first heartache. And I know I hurt my son, and I had to accept it, and I had to own it. And I was like, okay, now whatever he throws at me, I have to stand 10 toes down and take it because he took it when I wasn't there. So now I have to take it because I am here and he's making me work for it, work for his trust, work for his love, and he's worth it. So I did. And that's what I was building on all the visits that I did. And then it turned into overnights. So having him next to me overnights, it was great too, because then I got to speak with him, listen to music with him, play with him, and show him that, I'm not just my chair, I'm not just sitting here, I'm still a part of your life. I'm still fighting to be with you. And most kids want you to fight for them. I mean, I know I wanted someone to fight for me as a child, so I did everything I wanted as a child for my baby. So it helped me a lot to just be in the moments with him. I cried. It felt like, it kind of felt like I was wasting time with a whole bunch of nothing, and it was that easy. I made it like this big deal on doing the things that I needed to do to get to where I wanted to be, but when I wanted it, I did it, and it didn't seem like a long time. What I wanted, it just felt like it happened, and I did it without thinking about it. Because I felt like before, when I wasn't ready, I wanted it. So all these things that I needed to do seemed like a lot. But then when I wanted to be a mom, when I wanted to be the best person I could be, it came easily without thinking. I felt like I was getting up to emptiness. I was trying to find a purpose. I was getting up every day like, this is what I have to do. But the reason why I kept doing it was because of my son. I tried to stay busy, but now I am busy. And when I get up in the morning and he comes in and says, "Ma," it's everything. Even when I'm upset, it doesn't last because I finally got what I wanted. But sometimes the person that has to show up for you is you. You have to support yourself. You have to want what you want. Because if you don't want it, you can have all the support in the world and you're not going to get what you're trying to get if you're not showing up for you.